In this demo, I'm going to show you the FME SQL Server 2012 Reader-Writer, which has gained a couple of improvements since the SQL Server 2008 Reader-Writer. The first improvement is that SQL Server can now represent and store invalid geography. So for example, I have a map of the world, and in SQL Server 2008, 3 features are declared invalid and tossed away because they cross over the map boundary: Russia, Antarctica, and Fiji. Now, when using the updated version with FME 2013, SQL Server won't drop the features even if they're invalid. The second improvement is the addition of an automatic spatial index. This is helpful for something like SQL Azure, which requires a spatial index if you want to insert spatial data. Previously, we could only put an index onto a spatial column by writing the SQL for it by hand. Now we have a spatial index type option to simplify this process. By default, this will be set to auto. If you're working with geometry, you'll need to supply a bounding box. Geography doesn't require a bounding box because it will provide the globe as the bounding box by default. If index creation fails with the default settings, you'll see a warning in the translation log. The third and final improvement I'll mention is that SQL Server now supports curves. We'll read this table in that contains a bunch of curved geometries and inspect it. And you can see the various arcs and ellipses that are all supported. Note that SQL Server does not support closed curves, so when writing a complete circle or ellipse, they're bisected into 2 attached curves. The geometry will look the same, but you can see in the inspection window that the geometry is actually 2 curves. So those are the improvements you'll see when using FME's SQL Server Reader-Writer. Thank you for watching, and be sure to check out more feature demos on the FME channel.